how to handle and process. Okay, darlings, first of all, there's been a total heartbreak here, or something, potential third-party energy for some of you, but I feel for the majority it's just a heartbreak. It's something that's caused you a lot of pain. Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jeanette, and hey, if you're new, come on and join the Ebb and Flow family. Click that subscribe button below. We would love to have you guys. Okay, darlings, jumping right in for Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do keep in mind, my friends, these messages are general. They're not going to resonate with everyone. Not everything is going to resonate, right? So take what fits for your life and leave the rest behind. If you need something more specific to your situations, I am offering personal readings at this time. So feel free to email me if you're interested. All right, Cancers. Let's see what's coming in for you, darlings. Hopefully some really great things. Let's give one more shuffle. I appreciate your patience. Thank you so much, loves. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull the entire tarot portion of the spread, and then we'll talk about it, so feel free to skip ahead if you'd like. All right, highlighted energies for Cancers at this time. Oh, Lord, child, we've got the Fool, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Oh, I'd like to keep it to one card for this spread, but no more than 3, so that'll work. All right, new information for Cancers. Please be some good things. New information for Cancers. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know at this time, please, Spirit? New information. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Empress. Okay. How? Your way to process and how to handle? Ooh, fascinating. 5 of Wands. Can I get a clarifier for that? What's up with this 5 of Wands? How to handle, how to process this new information? Thank you, spirits. We have 3 of Swords in reverse. Fascinating. Okay, Ascension's moving forward for our Cancers. Judgment here, darling. How to handle, lessons. Whoa, we got 2. All right, babies, and we've got the underlined energy of the World card here. For your lessons, Wheel of Fortune, ooh, and the Tower. Fascinating. So we've got a card of Scorpio here, card of Aries. I see some fire energy, some air energy, and water. So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio here, or have those major placements. But really, you could be dealing with anybody, darling, okay? Let's talk about this. So here, you're living in an energy of really having a leap of faith, really going on a brand new adventure here. The Fool card, not only does he start right at 0 with a brand new adventure, right, but he kind of tosses up his hands regarding it. He doesn't give too much thought on it. It's literally a leap of faith. So not thinking too much, but the Fool is foolhardy. So here I feel like you're carrying on in a foolhardy type energy, having yourself a brand new beginning, starting at 0, baby, allowing yourself to celebrate something here. It feels like there's a lot to be celebrated because you're also living in an energy of complete and utter abundance here, Cancer, with this 10 of Pentacles. This is happy family, happy this is stability and abundance on all levels. So like within family life, within finances, within all aspects of life, you are very abundant right now. You're very abundant, Cancer, on your brand new adventure. This is leading you to celebrations, reconciliations for some of you, but feeling very joyous at this time. You could be going out to parties and to other functions, opening up to people and celebrating with people on a foolhardy brand new adventure and journey, which is beautiful, living in an essence of abundance. New information. coming into you. This is that motherly energy. So here for you, babes, this motherly energy, she nurtures things. She takes the seed of something and grows it until it is abundant. So something here needing to be nurtured. Something needing to be nurtured. I feel here, because this is new information, this could be a connection with your mother. This could be a connection with the mother-father of your children, or you could be a mother-father yourself and dealing with your children. So here, the connection potentially between your mother, or your children, or your mother-father of your children needs to be nurtured, okay, needs to be nourished. Also, a lot of love of self in that card. A lot of nourishment of self, seeing what grows. You look at how beautiful it is around her. She is creating all of this and making it happen for herself. She's making it happen for others because she grows it from within her and it radiates out. So here, potentially, love, you may be more powerful to create, to birth new ideas and new creations for your life and your abundance than you really believe. And I feel that way because it's new information. So here's something needing to be nurtured, or something will be nurtured here, and it may be a potential connection with a motherly type energy. All right, how to process this nourishment of what needs to be nourished, how to handle and process. Okay, darlings, first of all, there's been a total heartbreak here, or something, potential third-party energy for some of you. But I feel for the majority, it's just a heartbreak. It's something that's caused you a lot of pain, and it's caused you a lot of bullshit. Honestly, here this is with the 5 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. 5s being changes, something here needs to change with regarding a battle. There's been some bullshit. This is that fussing, fighting, jealousy, competition. This is that crap that makes life annoying, that nobody wants to go through, right? These are the battles that nobody really wants to be going through. They're bullshitty. They're bullshitty battles. Bullshitty battles. So how to handle, how to process. I feel, loves, something needs to change for your cycles, right? We're talking 8 altogether. It's a cycle of yours potentially to bring back the pain or not fully release the pain, which causes you further conflict, darling. Okay, you really need to release the pain in order to move forward and let the conflicts change and or die. This would be the best thing that you could do for your cycles, to really nurture yourself going forward. Okay, babes, because you're going to have a decision to be made. A decision here with the Judgment card. Something that's a careful blending of your head and your heart. Something that's divine. There's a lot of divine essence within this, coming into making a judgment call that's been really thought about. Something that's been really contemplated. All levels of yourself have been taken into consideration when making this very beautiful decision. Okay, darlings. Try not to make any snap judgment calls, and forgive yourself. I heard forgive yourself. It's a choice. You've got to really make the choice here, darling, for your ascensions moving forward, my Cancers, to nurture yourself. To nurture yourself and nurture a connection that you see fit, whatever this is for your brand new journey. And again, this could be general celebrations with friends and family, or coworkers even, or this could be a reconciliation with somebody. But there's a lot of abundance in this brand new adventure that you're on. Really make sure that you nurture yourself. And when you nurture yourself, you nurture this potential connection, the release of the past and the release of those things that have been so painful to you really needs to let go. Otherwise, it's just going to cause you more conflicts. Okay, so you've got to make this definite decision here. A decision that really needs to be thought about and weighed out in the best and most careful, divine sort of essence and light to really release this and to really nurture yourself going forward. Okay, darlings, we are definitely talking about your cycles because, again, not only do we have an 8 here, my love, but we also have the Wheel of Fortune and the World card at the bottom of the deck. Both of these signify cycles, okay? The Wheel of Fortune can turn in your favor or it can turn against you. Darling, that's the thing about the Wheel of Fortune. I just got a visual of, what's that show with Bob Barker? Now it's Drew Carey. where they spin. The Price is Right. I love that show. The Price is Right. You know, the wheel, it's like you turn the wheel and you see what it lands on, right? And it could land where you want it to land, or it can land against you. This coming in your lesson, I feel like, darling, you may be holding on to old tower moments. These are those events that occur that catch people completely off guard. Like I said, there's a lot of hurt here. I feel like it's from the past, because your way to process it is to allow it to release, is to let it go, to process that which needs to be nurtured now. I heard mom again, so it could be for some of you a connection with your mother. But also, again, nurturing yourself. You could be the mother or the father in the situation, or really any sort of motherly connection. Something here regarding those lines needs to be nurtured that requires a release of pain. And I feel like that's old, okay? Especially coming in your lessons, these moments that caught you off guard. When the tower gets hit by the lightning, the whole tower crumbles and falls. This is because the tower itself was not built on a sturdy foundation. So I feel like here, darling, you spin that wheel, and if you go back into negative energies, or you go back into only remembering what the old tower used to be instead of building a new tower, you got to focus on building a new tower with somebody, or for yourself and your kids, right? To gain this abundance and to continue this abundance. Because if you're focusing on these old tower moments, that wheel's going to turn, darling. It's going to go right against you and bring more tower moments, okay? Which is something we don't want. We want to release these. The energy of the world at the bottom of the deck. This is beautiful because your cycles here, we're talking your cycles. There's a victory here with cycles complete. Okay, victory here with cycles complete. You may have potentially gotten over some things, completed some cycles, okay? But don't regress here. Don't regress. Don't turn that wheel and then land on the old shit. Don't regress. Don't turn that wheel and then it lands on a heartbreak that you're bringing back into your reality. God, this has been coming up for everybody. But I'm feeling very specifically a motherly energy here. So something here needs to be healed with a motherly, fatherly energy. Okay, I say motherly, fatherly because even though this is the mother energy, we all have those masculine and feminine, right, parts of us. So you could be dealing with a male taking on more feminine properties, or being like a mother. I heard single. Some of you are single, or dealing with you're not with them any longer. If you're dealing with the mother, father of your kids, you're not with them any longer. There may be a reconciliation at hand for those of you. Okay, and you have, this is getting heavy, because you have an ability here to live in an essence of abundance. If you allow yourself to go on a beautiful brand new journey, you really have to make the decision here. Really got to make the decision here to not bring old conflict back in. Let's give you some advice. But again, this could be conflict of any type with involving a mother or a motherly energy, or even needing to nurture yourself. Needing to nurture yourself so that you can release the heartbreak for Cancer. Very possible indeed for some of you as well, okay? So let's get one more. Get you some advice, darlings. Highlighted energies, highlighted advice here for Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, fertility wanted to pop out. Sacrifice. Sacrifice, obstacles and challenges. Yeah, darling, you don't want to bring old obstacles and challenges into a potential rekindling or reconciliation of a situation, but you also don't want to bring obstacles and challenges on any new adventure that you're going on. You may be just being very social right now, and that feels like it's good. You may be feeling in a very abundant energy, right? But you can easily, if you don't keep a change going, you could allow more obstacles and challenges to come into your reality if you don't release. Sacrifice here. Black border cards in this deck are major arcanas. I almost said chakras. Major arcanas. So here, needing to really make a sacrifice. This is a big deal. I feel like you need to sacrifice that which is not serving you. So we've got, that's funny. So we've got 3 here, right? 3 is talk about coming into alignment with mind, body, spirit. So really following your highest, like, knowledge here, seeing things for what they truly are, to make a sacrifice of something that is no longer serving you. It needs to change. All right, I feel like you'd have better balance in this. So 17, 17, breaking down to an 8, your cycles. Your cycles, darling. Something here needs to change within your cycles. It could be like you to let somebody else turn your wheel. Flick your wheel for you and see where it lands. Take charge of your own life, first of all, if that's you. For others of you, it's just like you to regress. To regress and bring on more obstacles and challenges. Really don't do that. Really sacrifice those negative feelings so that you can have a new beginning and see things correctly and for what they really are. Ooh, new information. New information. What does Cancer need to know here? Alrighty, we've got spiritual union. Beautiful, beautiful. And universe. So you've got another 3 here. You got another 3 here. The universe works in mysterious ways. Really, the law of attraction and manifestation is a lot at play here. This talks about how the universe really works. It talks about what you can bring into reality. The universe is listening to you, darling. Whatever you expect to see, the universe will always give you. So here, if you're expecting something like old pain to come back in, or a new tower moment to reoccur after you just got over one, if you're not sacrificing these negative feelings, you're going to bring negative shit back into your reality. Really be careful of what you're manifesting here, because the universe is listening. That's new information, but another new information, it goes along with what needs to be nurtured here. A spiritual union. Perhaps it's only your spirituality, darling, here that mainly needs to be nurtured. But for some of you, it's a specific connection. Okay, I feel a lot of nurturing of self here as well. Nurturing this spiritual connection will also help you to gain clarity and to make better decisions with this too. Okay, so that would also help it allow things to change for you, for your creation, and for your cycles moving forward, allowing old cycles to die, right, and new ones to begin, having a victory with such, right? World card, Wheel of Fortune, your cycles are all over this reading, darling. Come into a spiritual union. This is new information for you. Spirit wants you. Spirit wants to help nurture you. Okay? Spirit wants to educate you on the ways of the world for your benefit, for your manifestations. So coming into a spiritual alignment will be so beneficial for your soul and for what direction you want to nurture now. Okay, Cancer? Okay, lovies. How to handle, how to process. Thank you, spirits. We have throat chakra. Ooh. And transformation. Ooh, allow a transformation to occur to sturdy your foundations, darling. With how to handle, how to process, this is the best thing that you can do to release this old pain and to allow it to where there's not more conflicts coming. You're not creating more conflicts, right? This is like a manifestation. So if you're going to manifest anything at all, if you release this pain, right, and these old heartbreaks, potential third-party energies, but a lot of pain here, allow the transformation to occur. Not only will that help inadvertently sturdy your foundations and where you stand, but it will also allow you to feel more sturdy so that you don't bring this conflict back in. Throat chakra. I just got done talking about the throat chakra. This is this energy of needing to express yourself. And anytime the chakra cards come out in this deck, these are chakras that need to be aligned and need to be healed or focused on and paid attention to. Okay, darling, so really speaking your truth in a respectful way, allowing your truth to be spoken and live in the energy of self-expression. For some of you, you may be feeling stifled in what you have to say. There may be a lot of things you need to get off your chest in order to release this pain. There may be somebody in particular that you still have to have communication with and say, hey, I'm moving forward. You know, I'm doing better. I want to do better, but there's some things I have to clear up with you. And let it off your chest. I'm still hurt that you abused my friendship. I'm still hurt that you abused me, that you didn't nurture our connection, that you cheated on me, that you lied to me, whatever the heartbreak was for you. Get it off your chest. Express yourself here. All right, stop stifling your own personal truth and heal that chakra to sturdy a transformation within your foundations, darling. I feel like that has to do with the beginnings and workings of your spirituality as well. Okay, darlings? Ascensions moving forward. Love begins wanted to come out. Power wanted to come out. Choose wisely here. We have foundations and achievements and positive movement forward. There's that one. And choose wisely. Yes, this careful blending of the head and the heart and this decision needing to be made. It's a decision of what you want to bring into your reality, darlings. Do you want to continue to live in the old heartbreak? Do you want to stifle your own personal truth? Do you want to live in an energy of allowing somebody to turn your wheel for you, or turning it backwards and to where you're living in a old energy of instead of rebuilding a new tower, like tearing down your tower all over again and again and again? No, of course not. Make this choice. Make this choice. It's a decision. It's a decision needing to be made. I feel like you'll have good luck with this decision if you allow your cycles to complete. You'll have a more better educated path as well, and a more spiritual path as well, to see things clearly and allow some smooth sailing in your life, darlings. Positive movement forward. I love that this is coming in your ascensions and your movement forward. So here, really making the decision to move on to calm waters, to peace, and to a beautiful smooth sailing onto a new cycle. Allow a new cycle here, babies, right? Because for your foundations and achievements, it's absolutely necessary. We're talking about where you stand, darling, with your foundations. Allow your foundation to sturdy. Allow yourself to move positively towards achievements and victories here. Okay, purple border, crown chakra energy with this purple border. So you've got crown chakra energy. You've got the physical realm. You've got the physicality here. And you've got emotion. All right? So carefully blending all of these things, I feel, to really ascend into a higher level of prosperity. A higher level of prosperity. If you're not currently living in this energy, you very easily can if you allow yourself to. All right, darlings? But something here, old ways, old habits, old ideas, old cycles need to die in order to do that. Oh, I couldn't help but notice the moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on, Cancer. Moving on to better things. All right, really speak your truth here. Really nurture yourself and your personal truth and your spirituality. I feel like that's really going to help you to move on to calmer waters, right? To move on to a more positive area of your life and a more sturdy, like I said, a sturdy foundation where achievements are literally abundant and around the corner for you. Your lesson? The lesson here for our Cancer friends. Okay, darling. Authority is the underlined energy here. Another 4 for the entire advice portion of the read. Crown chakra. Heard headaches. For some of you, you may be having headaches. Heartache and loss. Mental conflict. Yep. And triumph. You see the difference here, darlings? You see the difference here? You really have a choice. You really have a choice to make that decision, to go with your personal highest alignment and make a change with this 5. We're talking that mental energy. Blue borders are mental. So this heartache and loss is still stuck in your head. The old tower moments are still stuck in your head. Really release these things. Allow a change, because you see a difference between that energy and this energy. 2 7s and a 5. Okay? Like allowing it to change, allowing the change to occur within your cycles and within these old tower moments. Because coming in a lesson for you, again, I feel like it's a regression. It's allowing yourself to regress back into an unsturdy situation or an unsturdy essence where you're potentially focusing on the old tower that got torn down. Really needing to elevate here towards your triumph, darling. You have personal triumph and success here. And a 7 and a 7, 14, that's another 5. Yeah, allow the change. I had to check my math. Whew, it's been a long day, you guys. It's been a long day. Long day, babies. But seriously, another 5. Allowing a change and a transformation to occur, darlings. Really allow yourself to have triumph and success this time. Okay, believe that when you turn that wheel, it's going to roll those dice. They're going to roll in your favor, right, baby? And the best way to do that is to release that old pain. And aligning these chakras will help you to release that old pain, okay? Crown chakra being open and available for the messages to come through from spirits, from angels, from guides. Really, this is that spirituality. This is gaining those messages, and this is coming into a higher knowing. For some of you, you may have headaches. I heard worry. Some of you get headaches because you worry too much. Others of you are getting headaches because your crown chakra isn't aligned, darling. So make sure you align your throat chakra and your crown chakra specifically, although it may help you to align all of your chakras, which you can do through sound and meditation. There's a lot of great things on YouTube that show you how to do that. Feel free. I implore you to look that stuff up, because it'll really help you. It will really help you in this transformation and to go towards an essence of spiritual union here in order to gain those blessings, right? Authority being the underlined energy. This is that divine masculine energy, darling. You see how he's got this halo of knowledge? His crown chakra is open. His crown chakra is open. He's a very stern individual, and he knows the direction which he goes. He has a sturdy foundation for this direction. Okay, this is potentially you having to stand strong in your truth, having to stand strong in your knowledge, or literally having to stand strong in your blessings and your spirituality. Potentially even standing strong, definitely, and being an authoritative figure in your own life as well, to really lay down those burdens of that old heartache and loss, of those old tower moments, to not get caught up in this mental energy again. This is battling oneself, a mind within a mind. You feel me? It has a lot of Gemini energy to it, but a mind within a mind. You're battling yourself, and it will cause your cycles to not complete, and this not to be a positive movement forward for you. So really what you need to do is, again, get out of that mental conflict, break free of that heartache and loss that was in the past, and specifically choose, make that decision to come into a spirituality and to let those things die. Really allow this blending to occur, because abundance is at stake. True hardiness and sturdiness of foundations is at stake. And if you want to go forward with foundations and achievements and triumph, you're really going to have to release this so that you don't bring more conflicts, right? Because you will. It will bring more conflicts in your reality. This is the way that the law of attraction works. It's the way that the universe works. The universe is always listening. I just saw a visual of somebody turning the wheel again. So if you're turning the wheel and you're expecting, as you're turning it, that, oh, the wheel's going to land on some whammy, I know it, or you know what I mean, or, oh, I know this person's going to break my heart again, or somehow if I nurture a new connection, or if I nurture myself, I feel like all this stress, it's a mind playing over and over. Your mind is going rampant over and over and over again, back and forth. You have a tendency to do this. Allow yourself to live in an abundant energy of being on a foolish, celebratory, joyous journey, because that will be nourishing alone, right? And the more you come into a spirituality, the more nourished and nurtured you're going to feel. Cradle like a baby. Cradle like a baby, babies. And you'll be protected from this. So don't worry about your foundations. The sturdiness of foundation will come. It's just that you have to make this decision to allow yourself to live in the most beautiful of energies that you possibly can, in order for that cycle to go and complete and bring in a new, right, that wheel to turn in your favor, and allow you to continue to live in this beautiful energy here. Because this is absolutely gorgeous. This is where you're at now. Don't question it. Don't question it, darlings. If you're not living in this energy, but you just greatly want to be, then focus your intent and energy on this, on where you really want to be. When you take a new leap of faith and go on a new journey, where you really want to be, because the universe is listening, darling. And if you're going to live in an energy of already having success, already having this this release of pain, speaking your truth, highest knowledge, getting out of that mental energy that may be clogging up your mind a little bit, right? And that old heartache and loss, those unsturdy foundations from the past. The universe is listening to you. Don't bring more of that shit into your reality because you're conflicted. Allow yourself to go on an adventure and be happy, and it'll bring more happiness into your life. Okay, darlings. I hope that helps. I hope that this resonates for you. Please do align those chakras. Please allow these mental anguish. Allow the mental anguish to die. Allow your concerns to fade away and nurture yourself. Just worry about nurturing yourself, nurturing your spirituality, and making wise decisions, aligning those chakras and speaking your truth. To hearing those messages from highest self, it's really going to bring you triumph here. So focus on that, live in that energy, and that's what you will get more of. All right, darlings. I love you guys. I really hope this helps. Let me know in the comments below if it resonates with you, and give me a like again if you enjoyed this video. Until I see you guys next time, please stay safe. Please take care out there in the world, my beautiful Cancer friends. Peace, love, and light always, darlings.